I don't even know how to talk about tonight's game. I'm starting this 3 minutes after the game has ended. It's probably going up like 20 minutes. I can't even do a live stream right now. Just what the fuck was that game? I understand. LA is a very good team. They're one of the best in the league right now. But to lose 4-0 to them in a game where you were barely almost outshot by double. You were fucking lucky enough to get 3 shots, that counted to make it the shots slightly less than doubled. Nobody played tonight. And it's typical. It's not typical when it's a 4-0 game to blame a goaltender. When nobody scored, when you basically literally had zero chance in the game if you don't score. But Jake Allen on at least 3 of those goals, where the fuck is he going? We're gonna get into my notes, but just where's Jake Allen going? What the fuck was Mike Matheson doing out there? Cole Caulfield was practically invisible. At least he and Slavkovsky had a couple chances, but Gallagher, all he did was try and disturb shit with Gavrikov, and it didn't work. Josh Anderson, there's a reason the milk carton is still up there. Ullinen looked like he didn't exist. Pearson looked horrible. Everybody played like shit tonight. Alright, the closest we got to passable was ironically probably Caulfield and Slavkovsky, because they had 2 chances that looked okay. Hello. My name is Harry Rice. I review games for the Montreal Canadiens. This afternoon, we had an early game against the Los Angeles Kings. And, it didn't go well. We're gonna get right into it because holy shit, I don't want to talk about this game. The opening lines for the Canadiens were Newhook, Suzuki, Gallagher, Caulfield, Dvorak, Slavkovsky, Pearson, Monahan, Anderson, and Pezzetta, Evans, Ullinen up front. Matheson, Barron, Gooley, Lidstrom, and Struble, Kovacevic were on the blue line. Jake Allen gets the start net for the Habs, and Caden Primo backs him up, which gives Sam Montembeault the night off. The opening lines for the Kings were Byfield, Kopitar, Kempe, Fiala, Deneau, Moore, Grundstrom, Dubois, Laferriere, Anderson, Dolan, Lewis, and Kaliev. Anderson, the Mikey variety. Josh was on the Canadiens, but Anderson and Downey, Gavrikov, and England Spence on the blue line. Phoenix Copley gets the start net for the Kings. Cam Talbot backs him up, having played last night, having a great season so far as the Kings' starting goaltender. Habs try to push a minute in. The Kings have some good D. Allen makes a good stop. There's another backhand that's thrown away a minute later. Pezzetta and Gallagher both got tripped up. There's no calls on either play there. Kings then press 5 minutes in. There's a good stop on Laferriere that sends us to commercial. Kings led in shots 4-0 7 minutes in. Newhook can't get all of a puck that's right in the slot. That would have been a good chance to potentially make it 1-0 for the Habs. Who then try to press, but the Kings with momentum. Kings go to the power play. Gustav Lindstrom gets called for a hook on he's called for a hook on Kopitar. Byfield, late into the power play, can't bury a cross crease. Gooley gets a stick in to break that up. Habs get their first shot 12 minutes in on the PK. It's a clear from their own zone. Habs are 1 for 1 on the PK tonight. Habs can barely connect with passes, especially with a 2-on-2. Monahan throws it back and the Kings take it. Shots are 5-1, Kings with 5 minutes left. Suzuki gets hit. He was slow to get up. He would play the rest of the game. And the Kings score off a turnover. Dubois finds Grundstrom a big rocket of a shot to send it top shelf, right corner on Allen. That was actually a pretty solid shot there. Kings have the 1-0 lead. I think that's one Allen might want to have back, but I don't think there's one that he can really do much on. That's actually a pretty solid goal, giving the Kings a 1-0 lead. Anderson then gets into it with Gavrikov. Has he done anything useful in the past few games? The answer is no. 23 to be exact. 23 straight games. Actually, I believe now it's 24 technically, if we're going back to last season. Kings get a couple chances late in the first. They just can't get much extra. So the Kings have a 1-0 lead. They lead the shots. They actually added a couple shots, so the shots were actually 10-1 for the Kings after 20 minutes. What the final score probably should have been, if we're being honest. Habs have an early press. Kings didn't look super ready to start the second period. Newhook gets hit by 2 Kings. That looked a bit scary, but thankfully he's all right. Habs go to the power play. Grundstrom is called for a hook on Matheson. Apparently, if your name was ending in Strum, you were doing something during the first half of this game. Suzuki has a good chance at the doorstep. The puck just bounces on him. Habs are in control. They get a couple shots, but nothing's passed. Copley, we are 0 for 1 on the power play tonight. Canadiens then look solid. Caulfield has a good shot stopped. Slafkovsky then takes a hit. He accidentally gives one to Caulfield on his next shift. Slav was frustrated all tonight. You could absolutely tell by his body language and how he was playing by the end. He just looked frustrated. Next game is against Columbus, so hopefully that should be a chance to win 3 of your last 4. Hopefully. Canadiens then just don't look interested, and the Kings get a power play. Suzuki goes to the box for slashing Trevor Moore. Kings press. The Habs are able to get some clears, not allowing a lot to get on net. Habs are 2 for 2 on the PK tonight. Then the Kings score. So what happens is Trevor Moore puts the puck in on a wraparound. Allen has terrible coverage on that. He looks to get the stick on the inside of his leg and tries to cover. So what a big shock. The puck goes in. Apparently, the puck did come out. Apparently, a King does take a shot to actually make it 2-0 if the Moore chance doesn't go in. If the second effort had gone in, that would be why the fuck would Jake Allen not be still trying to cover the net? But it doesn't matter because the Trevor Moore chance goes in. It is a 2-0 Kings lead. They come in numbers, have momentum. The Canadiens had nothing to work with. Goulet then gets laid out against the boards with how big they are. I'd love to see Anderson or Pizzetta giving hits that big. Newhook, centered by Suzuki, just can't bury it. Would have been a nice chance to maybe get the Habs back in it. Gavrikov and Gallagher then went at it with each other. Galley was not going to do shit. They went at it again later at the end of the second period. Pearson has a good... with like 8 minutes left. Pearson has a good shot on net with 4 minutes left. He almost struck against his former team. Habs then go to the power play with just over 2 left. It's Laferriere for a trip on Evans as the Habs tried to push. Habs couldn't get anything. Slafkovsky then has a sudden good chance, centered it, but nobody's able to bury it. Unfortunately, we are 0 for 2 on the power play. Kings then don't get called on a clear delay of game for the puck over the glass as they look to clear, but the shot goes into the netting. Habs are 0 for 2 on the power play. Again, what the fuck, refs, for that botched call. Shots are 17-11 for the Kings with a 2-0 lead after 40 minutes of play. Kings start the third with big control. They look good, and they score. Trevor Lewis makes it 3-0 Kings off a turnover. There's a big shot that just beats Allen because he does not know what a save is. Jake Allen then has a big stop, but it doesn't matter. He only makes them when the games are out of hand. Kings then almost made it 4-0. There's a rebounded shot to the crease. Moments later, another chance. The rebound is just skated by. Habs try to recover. They push in numbers, but the Kings easily are able to recover. Dvorak then has Caulfield on a 2-on-1. Devo takes the shot. The rebound is just swatted away. Almost had a chance there. Habs just looked terrible with about 8 minutes left. They returned the puck over every time they touched it. And it was 4-0 for the Kings. Allen has no clue how to hug his post. Trevor Moore gets his second of the game for the Kings. It's a 4-0 lead. I hope Allen enjoyed his last game as a Montreal Canadien. Kings pressure. Allen sends a puck right to Kopitar, but he was barely out of the net, so he's able to quickly recover. Habs just playing horrible. At this point, the shots were 30-15 for the LA Kings. Habs go to the power play. Sorry, boys. Just all right, I'm back, boys. Sorry, I just took a quick phone call. I'm not editing that out because what's editing? I gotta get this out as quick as I can. Habs go to the power play. 4 minutes left. Dubois called for delay of game off a face-off violation for playing the puck with his hand. Habs look like shit. Kings get a shorthanded chance. That's broken up though. Habs are 0 for 3 on the power play. Kings look for shots in the final minute. Habs try to get anything. Final shots are 30-18 for the Kings. It's a 4-0 final. That was a pathetic game by the Montreal Canadiens. Let's get into the stats and let's get out of here. You guys know how fucking horrible this game was. Cole Caulfield leads the Canadiens, 6 goals, 11 assists, 17 points. Nick Suzuki has 5 goals, 12 assists, 17 points. Mike Matheson, 5 goals, 10 assists, 15 points. Sean Monahan, 6 goals, 7 assists, 13 points. Alex Newhook, 6 goals, 6 assists, 12 points. Brendan Gallagher, 5 goals, 4 assists, 9 points. Tanner Pearson, 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points. Caden Gooley, 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points. Justin Barron, 4 goals, 2 assists, 6 points. Jaroslav Kofsky, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points. Jake Evans, 1 goal, 4 assists, 5 points. Jesse Ullinen, 3 goals and assists for 4 points. Raphael Harvey-Pinard, who's out seemingly long-term, 4 assists. Jonathan Kovacevic has 3 goals. Arbor Jacka, who's out for the foreseeable future. Michael Pezzetta and Christian Dvorak all have a goal, 2 assists for 3 points. Jordan Harris, who's out, has 3 assists. Gustav Lindstrom has a goal and an assist. Kirby Doc, who's out for the rest of the year. And David Savard, who's out for seemingly, I believe, 2 to 4 more weeks. And Josh Anderson all have 2 assists. Yoel Armia has a goal. Jake Allen, Jaden Struble, and Caden Primo all have an assist as well. Arbor Jacki has 3 fights. Michael Pezzetta has 2. And Tanner Pearson has 1 fight. So, yeah. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share, includes, but not limited to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr. My name is Harry, so subscribe to the Puff Club, H Clubs, Hub, D Nation. If you're a member of the month, going to content is much greatly appreciated. Thank you, guys, again so much for watching. My name is Harry, again, and I am out at Montreal. Always remember, no matter how bad we were last year, or how okay we are like this year, go Habs, go, baby. Thank you guys again so much for watching. All links in the description. Check those out. Thank you guys again so much for watching. My name is Harry, again, and I'm out. Love you guys. See you guys. Bye, guys. Love you guys. See you guys. Bye, guys. Love you guys. See you guys. Bye, guys. Bye. Peace. Bye.